my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. Yes, please excuse my hair. My roots are out of control, like ridiculously. I don't know what happened this time around, but they grew like just so badly, and my appointment's tomorrow, so I put on a darker hair piece, and then I was trying to like blend different eyeshadows into my hair to just make this, because like what I have for my hair is still so platinum while my roots are so dark, and then there's reddish tones and brown tones, and I'm just a hot mess, so let's just thank you. Now this video shout out goes to your Gehenna, I think that's what it is. I'm sorry, your Gehenna, because it looks like henna, like a henna tattoo, but Henna's the last name on the screen name, and then UR is the first name, so you know who I'm shouting out. So thank you so much for your incredible comment. That brightened up my day so much. Welcome to the Fawn family, Fawn squad, Fawn community. It is so incredible to have another amazing supporter, Fawn, energetic, sweet, loving person be a part of this community. I cannot welcome you enough with open arms, so thank you so much for finding this channel, watching my videos, taking the time to comment, taking the time to just subscribe and be wonderful and everything you, because it is amazing, and I do love when people like you find this channel, because that is what this channel is about. Now, this video is on Kylie Jenner's new The Wet Set. Yes, my camera is having a seizure. I'm just gonna get to it because I said a lot about this in the unboxing. There are pros and cons to this. Yes, this looks stunning and beautiful, but I don't know how somebody like Kylie Jenner / a Kardashian can miss the fact that this is glitter that transfers. Like, I have, after holding it, I'm trying so hard right now to not really hold it. I had glitter all over my hands. And I do my eyes first, so that way I never have fallout on my face. And so by the time I'm ready to do my highlight, that's like the last step in my face routine. And there was glitter all over my hands. So this is stunning packaging, but it should have been laminated, because the other thing with this is that they are actually not as blinding. When you see this, I used this one in action, and it's not what I'm wearing. I ended up changing out my highlight to go better with this look. It is a very everyday, it's beautiful, but it is such an everyday wearable shade. This one is such a true copper. I think that really Frostbite is probably the only one that's going to give you like iridescent fun playtime. The other three shades are like legit everyday shades. So this palette is a palette that you could keep on hand to work with every day for work, because it just gives such a beautiful natural glow from within, and because of the formula, it just melts into your skin, into your foundation. I did put it on top of just foundation. I didn't set my face first. I didn't try it that way, so I don't know how well it works over top of powder, but putting it onto the foundation, it just melted with like no seams. It blended. It was like butter. It was awesome. And this shade is so beautiful. But when you're doing your makeup quickly for work, you don't have time to deal with glitter hands. I had to clean my hands twice while using this palette in order to avoid getting sparkle, like little bits of silver sparkle all over my face. So it sucks because this is actually a very practical highlighting palette, and then the packaging is not practical at all. So it's such a like, ugh. And I don't know how somebody like Kylie Jenner could miss that. You know, like how is that such an oversight? Just like the Jaclyn Hill palette, how is that such an oversight? That was in my review. And then I know that was in so many other reviews too afterwards. You know, I showed you guys how my palette was instantly dirty. You know, like those are really big oversights, but this is worse for an oversight because you cannot work with it without now having so much glitter. I don't think you can really catch it. You can see it a little bit on my pinky, but it's like all over my fingers. But yeah, I don't think you can really see it. So that's the only downfall to me is the glitter. And then the other downfall is that they advertised it as a re-release of the limited edition, you know, first one. And I wasn't able to get the first one, so I was so pumped to get the first one because that was blinding. And then after this was released, then they said that this was a new one, which was a little bit shady too. So, but I do love this one, so it's okay. I just really wish it was laminated. So if you guys want to see swatches and see this baby in action, then just keep on watching. Alright, all I've done is popped on my foundation. I haven't even done my brows. I don't know how this is gonna go. I wasn't able to get my hands on the wet set. I actually think that it was false advertisement because they were advertising it as the fact that they were relaunching the wet set, and then after the launch, it then surfaced that this was actually a new wet set for the holidays, which I still would have picked this baby up because I did miss out on round one. I had picked up too many items in my cart, and by the time it was, you know, through that holding process and my time to check out, the wet set had sold out on me. So this time all I did was buy the wet set to ensure that I would get it. But I am a little bummed that it's not the original, and the fact that it was misleading. That being said, I'm still really excited that I did get my hands on one to give it a test drive, and I'm really hoping that it's the same formula because the round one blew my mind every single time I saw people using it. So I did not set my face. I don't know if this performs well on top of powder or not, so I will just let it melt into the foundation. My roots are a disaster. My hair is getting done tomorrow. I don't know what happened this time. I had extreme hair growth apparently. So just let's ignore the roots. Now, this baby is super beautiful. It is like all glittery, and I think this is being a pain in the butt. But this is just like, I don't even know if you can, my camera always seizures with, there we go, white, and then all of that all of that is sparkle, but I think this is like, oh no, that's laminated, it's not coming off. Okay, it just felt like it was glitter. And the back is just as glittery. I love it. So this just says the Wet Set Pressed Powder Palette by Kylie Jenner. We have Sugar Coated, Frostbite, Sweet Dream, and Gingerbread. If you guys know, let me know if any of these shades were in the original. Oh, look at that. I legit would have all of my packaging this intense and glittery, but pink, and probably ombre, but this intense. This is gorgeous. Oh no, she didn't laminate this. This actually transfers everywhere. Oh, so every time you go to use it, you're gonna get glitter on your hands. Like, I already have over 10 to 15 specks and I've barely touched it on each hand. And then it's gonna transfer to your face. Oh, Kylie, how could you? How can a Kardashian Jenner not think of something like that? Okay, that is like a major con for me. I love my glitter on my eyes. I don't want it all over my face. That's why I do my eyes first. This is so beautiful and blinding and amazing, but like this isn't something I'd want to reach for. Wow, okay, you got a nice size mirror. Doesn't fold over. The pans are huge. This is so reflective. Oh my goodness. She breaks it already. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is it? Oh, I have so much glitter on me. Damn it. I don't even think. Yeah, like you can see some of that glitter. Okay, I need to wipe the glitter off because I want to I'll get to swatching this and then I will clean up and then play with it and push on it and show you the texture of it and everything on a zoom up, and I'll be right back. These are wet and putty and movable and so much fun. So this one is Sugar Coated, Frostbite, Sweet Dream, and Gingerbread. These look so beautiful. This one on deep dark skin tones is going to be amazing. Definitely too dark for me. The other three are so gorgeous. This one is so icy. That's sugar coated, the one that appears to be pink. I am obsessed with Frostbite. That one is pink. It's iridescent. It is just like white and pink reflect. It's amazing. Sweet Dream is like gold, but with a little bit of pink. Like, it's not rose gold, but it's gold with some rose in there, and it's amazing. And Gingerbread is a true copper. So gorgeous. Alright, I really don't want to touch the palette. That's how badly the glitter is transferring. They really did a horrible job thinking that through. It looks beautiful, but when you're working with your hands and you're touching your face, you don't want glitter all over your face. So I'm not going to hold it up. I'm going to go for the third shade in, which was the one that was golden with the rose gold hues, the Sweet Dream shade, this one. I'm going to use my Kevin Aucoin contour brush. This generally applies that kind of formula nicely. If we need to switch it up, we'll just go from there and see how it goes. So I'm dipping my brush in there. This is so weird, not like touching it and showing you guys. I cannot, that was such an oversight. Like, that to me is a really big deal that they missed the mark on that. I can't even tell you. That's awful. You know, that's actually really pretty. It's not blinding. It's very glowy and beautiful. So the formula itself is really gorgeous. the packaging just sucks. The packaging is also gorgeous. It's just not really conducive to an everyday lifestyle. And that's too bad because this is a really beautiful everyday glow. I don't find this to really be buildable either. It kind of is just a really beautiful glow. And it is. That shade is gorgeous, and I really do love the other two shades. I love all of the shades. It's just that one wouldn't work for me. I would for a beautiful base for an eyeshadow and then put that over top. That would make it pop. So I really do love this palette. It is gorgeous. It's subtle, but there's beauty in that subtlety. But I was just expecting such a like boom and bang and highlight because the first edition was so blinding. So I feel disappointed because my expectations were so high from seeing everybody's first one, and then when I ordered it, I thought that's what I was getting, and then they commented saying that this was a new one. It wasn't actually a re-release of the first one, and then I was like, well, you know, just new shades, that's okay. And I still do love this. It's just, you guys know I like to glow, and I don't really have occasions for subtlety, but I would use this as a base because I love putting cream products, liquid products underneath all the time. Like, I won't go to events without laying down a cream or a liquid highlight first and then setting it with a powder. That's the only way that I will actually do my highlight because I want my highlight locked and loaded and just blinding everybody. So there is a time and a place for this palette. It certainly is not in my everyday routine. The packaging is horrible. It is beautiful to be displayed on a vanity. It is just not conducive to be able to grab this and work with it quickly when you're getting ready for work and out the door. And I feel like these shades are conducive to your everyday work day because it is such a beautiful glow. So they got it wrong. You know, they needed to laminate it to have it so glittery, but to be able to work with it every day in a timely fashion. I was going to say fashion and manner in the same, I was going to make up my own word. So there's pros and cons to this, and then it just comes down to obviously what you guys prefer, what you look for in your highlighting formula. If the glitter is way too much of a pain in your butts, it's too much of a pain in my butt. I just feel like I won't be reaching for this that much. It's probably a palette that I will travel with more than anything because that's when you're more leisurely and you have more time to play and you're not so much on that time crunch. So I don't know. I hope that this was really helpful. It's probably sold out, and she never did a restock on round one, so I don't even know if this was helpful. Maybe it was in just gaining somebody else's perspective, or if you're having a hard time applying it. You know, this is a really expensive freaking product, but this is what I use for all of these kind of creamy products, like the Stila putty ones. Anything that's putty and wet, I use the Kevyn Aucoin contour brush. So hopefully, if nothing else, you walked away finding a tool to use with these kind of palettes. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it or found it helpful. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.